Talking Last of Us. We are talking Friday the 13th, Camp Crystal like TV show. We are talking Sick. It is a horror type day today, isn't it? It usually always is, isn't it? But we're here talking about all of these things. So let's just give it a little bit of time. Let's go ahead and share this right now. So the people know to come. The people gotta know that we're on live right now. We're talking, and we have to check our audio because you always want to check your audio. Audio is always very important, y'all. If you ever do podcasts or anything like that. Most of the time, people will forgive bad quality in picture, but audio is something that people don't forgive. They don't take it too lightly, so that's something I try to make best always because I used to have crappy audio and people hated it, trust me. It was embarrassing when I look back at old videos. But let's talk about all this stuff right here because I did want to make some videos and I started the year already with my first blunder. I was supposed to put out a video for Servant yesterday. That's going to come late. And I do want my review for Sick out as well pretty soon. That's going to come later than I expected to. But we're here just talking all the things that we love in horror. So this will be up after as a video itself. Hi, how's everybody doing? Hi, Rocky. Hi, man. Great to see y'all here. Just going to do a quick live here talking about some of these new things we've learned from Friday the 13th, the TV show. I think it's called Camp Crystal Lake. That's going to be the name for it. So we're here to talk about all of that. But yeah, so just making sure everything is good to go on this end. And it looks good. So Friday the 13th just passed, and everybody was wondering, were we gonna get some news or not for a new the new Friday the 13th? Where was it going? All of that. If you don't know, or maybe you do know, there is a show that is coming out on Peacock. They're currently working on, and they are currently writing it apparently. And they will be doing the show from A24 and Peacock together are going to be doing this show, and yeah, I watched Servant last night and Sick as well, and I will have that review and that breakdown of that episode probably tomorrow. And also The Last of Us comes out tomorrow, so we got a ton of stuff we're working on. But yeah, we are definitely excited to hear that now Camp Crystal Lake will actually have Kevin Williamson actually on this series as well in some episodes, apparently, according to some recent Q&A that they had. So they said that they will definitely be doing a couple of seasons. So they said that they pitched 4 seasons of Crystal Lake, which is interesting to hear that we will be getting 4 seasons of the show. And it just means that they might have some like a lot of faith in this, right? That it's going to be pretty good. So I'm curious to see how many seasons we will have with Jason's mother, how many seasons we will have with Jason. I think that's going to be a very interesting show for sure, Camp Crystal Lake. So I'm bringing up the article right here, and it says that they are going to start writing in 2 weeks. And it says that Kevin Williamson will write at least 1 episode. So Kevin Williamson just recently coming off of the movie Sick that just came out this weekend, which we're going to talk about tomorrow in a review and a breakdown on all of that. So I'm excited to hear that Kevin Williamson's going to come back. I really enjoyed Sick. I enjoy Scream, and I know what you did last summer. So I'm excited to see him be part of the show in some way. So very excited to have him on Camp Crystal Lake, which I'm excited for this show. I think that we are definitely going to get something interesting like A24 together with Peacock, giving us a new Friday the 13th spinoff. It's been a while since we got Friday the 13th. I think the last time we got a Friday the 13th anything was the 2009 remake, which I wasn't mad at. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I thought it was a pretty interesting movie. I like how they try to incorporate everything from all of the movies into one movie, and I thought it was not bad. So 4 seasons of Camp Crystal Lake have been pitched. Actually, it's just called Crystal Lake, not Camp Crystal Lake. Through Peacock, but Peacock has only committed to do 1 so far. I guess they want to see how it's going to do first. So it's interesting right here. So they asked the showrunner about Pamela Voorhees being in the series, and they said, we're honestly going to be covering it all. The series is covering the life and times of these 2 characters. So we can assume that he is talking about both Pamela Voorhees as well as Jason Voorhees in this show. So we're excited to hear that. We want to see some show be done right for Jason, because I think Jason, out of all of our horror icons, has been done the dirtiest since we haven't heard from him since 2009. So I'm excited. I think that the Chucky series is definitely opened a lot of doors to what you can do with horror icons. Like it's not just regulated into being just a movie. It can open up and be different things in its entirety. So we're excited about that. So very excited with this news that we just heard for Crystal Lake, which will be starting the writing process in 2 weeks, as they said. So if they start shooting maybe in the summer, we could probably expect to see this sometime in the spring of 2024. But I'm excited to start seeing some casting and all of that done as well. They did say that Final Girl Adrienne King will have a recurring role in this. So curious to see where the story definitely will be going for sure. So A24, Crystal Lake. Let me know what y'all think. Is this going to be something you're excited for or not? So yeah, we'll definitely discuss that more, theories and all of that about what we could possibly see from this in upcoming videos as we get more information. But I'm excited. Kevin Williamson doing some stuff for it. A24, Peacock, Universal, everybody involved. It just sounds like it's going to be a good show. So hopefully we get that for sure. So yesterday I did watch the movie Sick, and I did enjoy it. I was very excited getting into this movie just because of everything I had seen from the trailer and everything. And I was excited to see how it's going to be, and I enjoyed it. It was a fun time. Movie was short, but not in a bad way. It definitely got straight to the point, and I enjoyed the twists and turns that happened. But I'll definitely be talking more about that tomorrow. Yeah, Jason Takes Manhattan was interesting for sure. I really enjoyed that movie a lot. But yeah, we needed something new from Jason. It had been a while since we had anything from him. So I'm excited to see what they're going to do. And talking about Jason in Manhattan, I'm excited for Scream 6 and see how they're going to handle New York as well, which Kevin Williamson worked on as well, I believe. Yeah, Sick was really good. It was much better than I expected it. Like, I was already excited for it, hearing about what the movie was about, and just everybody that had already seen it at festivals and everything saying how good it was. It was definitely an interesting watch, especially with everything they covered. But I'm definitely going to cover more of it in a video tomorrow. I'm going to film those videos today, the Servant episode breakdown, all, because I'm definitely excited everything that's gone down in Servant. Servant just started off strong. It really did. A lot stronger than I expected it to. Like, it just got down to it. And apparently M. Night Shyamalan said that this season was going to be like that. Like, everything was going to go, like, fast, and it was just going to be every episode was going to be filled with so much. So I'm excited to see the next episodes for sure. But yeah, we're excited for that. Next week we do have the Scream trailer that they've been teasing, the social media team and everything. So we will be covering that. It should be coming out on Thursday. So we're excited to see what they're going to show in this trailer. The movie is out in like 2 months, so there's definitely not much more I think they're going to release after this next trailer. So I think this is going to be the trailer that's going to get everybody excited for sure. And I'm curious to see like the newer characters in this newer trailer, as well as Samara Weaving. Definitely is one that I'm curious to see how her character is going to be and interactions and all of that. And some more Ghostface in New York action for sure is what we want to see. So we're excited for that trailer next week. We'll do a breakdown. We'll talk theories and all of that as well once we get that trailer. So this week is going to be a good week to talk about horror and movies and all of that. But the big one this weekend for sure is The Last of Us, which we're excited for. It is tomorrow. We are definitely excited to see how they're going to bring this whole game to life. From the recent and newest reviews that have come out for The Last of Us, a lot of people are saying that this is a good series. Even if you haven't played the game, a lot of people who never played the game or even looked into the game said it is just a good series on its own. So we're excited to see how that's going to be. And we'll be covering it too in an after show, as well as doing videos, breakdowns, and all of that for this. So super excited to talk about The Last of Us as well, starting tomorrow. Yeah, Servant did have a lot of Hitchcock elements and vibes to it, which I really liked. It was very spookier than usual, and I like when Servant goes in that direction for sure a lot, where you're just wondering like what is going on, these new characters coming out, and the people out there, the cult members as well. Very, very interesting how this season is going, and I'm curious to see how it's all going to come to an end, as this is the final season. So super excited for that as well. But tomorrow we will be doing the Last of Us breakdown, as well as thoughts and reviews on it, and then an after live show and all of that, as well as having our Servant video breakdown for episode 1, and our Sick review and breakdown, all of that tomorrow for sure as well. And probably also be doing some more content, more lives and all of that. We are getting some more graphics done to introduce some new live shows that we want to start doing. Something we've been working on, and it's going to be good. So we do have some more reviews coming out this week as well. We do have a review on Women Talking, which comes out this week. We do want to make some more videos on Skin in a Ring, talking more about that as well. And also some other stuff we have planned. But super excited with all this news for Friday the 13th series, Crystal Lake, which I'm excited for. Like I said, it's been a long time since Jason's given us anything. So excited to see how this series is going to be and how they're going to take it. I'm curious if they want to take like a comedic approach to it in a way, like how we have the Chucky series on Sci-Fi and USA, or do they want to go a little bit more serious, get a little bit more sort of like, I don't know, like it's something curious to me how they want to handle Jason, because Jason, I feel, is somebody who alongside Freddy has been sort of pushed to the side after the remakes and everything, and we just gotten like the same feel to them before, whereas opposed, like you have somebody like Chucky, you have somebody like Michael Myers, who just recently had different approaches to them, and whether or not people liked it or not, they were different and they feel different from the original characters they came from. So I'm curious to see how they want to switch up Jason as well. Do we get a sort of backstory to Jason, and does that change Jason? You know, it's always weird when they give like these horror icons these backstories. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. I know like that was a big thing that people didn't like from the remake for the Nightmare on Elm Street that we had, which had Jackie Earle Haley as Freddy Krueger. I liked it for how it looked. It was different, all of that. But I know some people didn't like the story and all of that. And I do understand as well. Also, the design of Freddy was so classic for a long time with Robert Englund. I still think that's the best design for sure for Freddy. And when they changed it for Jackie's Freddy, it was, a lot of people were mad. I remember being back in the day, like MySpace and stuff, people are sharing all of that. So I'm interested to see how they're going to change Jason, if they're going to give him a look that looks a little bit more newer, and also what age will this be taking place? Are they taking him back to the 70s, or are we going maybe in the 90s so it can be in the present time now? You know, that's going to be an interesting thing too, because I think a lot of the Friday the 13th movies, when we watch them, we really do get that 70s, 80s vibe. So I'm curious to see if they want to still go back to those 70s, 80s vibes, or they're going to take it more to modern times. But overall, I think they're going to do a good job. I think the studios behind this, the showrunners, the writers involved in Crystal Lake are very good at what they do. So excited to see what that's going to be like, because Kevin Williamson doing some episode, Scream, I Know What You Did Last Summer, he definitely knows his horror. So super excited to see what they're going to do with that. Like I said, our Sick review and breakdown will come tomorrow, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot of fun. Definitely one of the movies I really did have a lot of anticipation for when I first heard about it, and it met that. It met those expectations really well, and I'm excited to see what comes next. And tomorrow, The Last of Us show, we will be covering it. After the show ends, we will be discussing it, and then we will do a video for it. And then after the video goes up live, we will have a live talking about the show, what we can expect for next week, our thoughts and opinions and all of that. And it should be fun. We're trying to get more lives done with more creators. We did one with Movie Files at the beginning of the year, and we're trying to get some more creators to do some more lives and do some more special stuff. So it's going to be fun, and I'm excited for it. But as always, appreciate everybody tuning in. That is going to do it for us today. We are going to be working on our videos for tomorrow on Sick and Servant and getting our Last of Us things ready. So we're good to go tomorrow. So anyways, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share, like, comment, all that good stuff. Notification bell on so you know when these lives and videos go up. But I'll see y'all next time. Stay safe. Stay positive.